Hello, and welcome to Let Them Cook. I'm Christina, Senior Director of Learning and Organizational Development.
And I'm Jenna, Learning and Development Partner.
If you're feeling like leadership development is all Greek to you, then this is the episode for you. So it's only fitting to pair our episode on developing leadership through L&D with a Greek sheet pan dinner. Not only because Greeks invented learning and math and drama and philosophy and the Olympics, but also because this one pan dinner is a perfect meal for busy professionals. So let me reintroduce myself. I'm Christina.
What would I be in Greek?
I don't know. Yena.
Yeah. All right, to start our Greek sheet pan chicken dinner, we have already preheated our oven to 425 degrees, and we've prepared our marinade by mixing together some olive oil, some lemon juice, Dijon mustard, and some spices.
No, not some spices. It's only Greek if it's oregano and thyme.
I don't know if you could tell yet that Christina is Greek. In fact, I think that you should tell everyone, what is your middle name?
It's Aphrodite.
Aphrodite. So if that did not drive the point home, I don't know what would. So we just poured 2/3 of the marinade over our chicken, and we're going to let that sit for about 15 minutes. Now, we are using 6 bone-in, skin-on thighs, but of course you could use your chicken of choice. And while it's marinating, let's explore some of the key challenges that we see in developing leadership learning programs.
Before we do you want to learn a word in Greek?
Always.
Kota.
And what does that mean?
Chicken.
Chicken, okay.
in Greek.
So what was it?
Kota.
Kota.
Beautiful. See, the learning ladies.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, now a key challenge when it comes to leadership programming is a lack of alignment with the organization's goals and needs. The role of strategic L&D is to understand the organization's priorities through needs assessment, to identify what is getting in the way of achieving these outcomes, and to communicate this back to senior leaders in a way that resonates, to ensure that they fully support and sponsor leadership programs. In this way, L&D can truly act as a bridge.
Absolutely. Ensuring buy-in from senior leaders is essential. Sponsorship and advocacy sends a strong message across the business that this program plays a critical role in the organization's overall success. Programs that are messaged solely from L&D are just not seen as a priority like those that are championed by our senior leaders.
I totally agree, and I had to add some more oregano. And lastly, it is essential that you identify and invest in the key leaders who drive success within your organization right now, but also identify future leaders to ensure that you are growing your talent pipeline and your leadership bench. All right, let's let this mellow for a little bit before we get on to the next step.
Great.
We're gonna go ahead and grab our sheet pan, and then we'll add our veggies. Today we're using zucchini, bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, and red onions. You could also add eggplant or okra, which are both Greek approved, or any veggie of your choice. So let's go ahead and add those. Give you the onions. Add some zucchini, give you that one. Peppers, and lastly our cherry tomatoes. So I'll give you that, and then Jenna's gonna go ahead and add the remaining marinade to our veggie tray. Perfect.
Now, on our episode on upskilling and reskilling for organizational agility, we gave you some tips on how to develop a leadership skills taxonomy. When you're building the programs that are based on this framework, it's crucial that the content created is practical, relevant, and applicable. This means using situational examples that resonate rather than getting stuck in too much theory. If you're unsure what is practical, it can be as simple as just talking to your people to understand what they need.
Make sure your learners also have time to practice building their skills, learn in the flow of work, reflect on their learnings, and even to be mentored from other key leaders within the organization. Leadership development takes time, and rapid approaches can fall short. It's also important to ensure your programming is clearly connected to your broader performance and talent programs. The leadership skills that you develop should be the same skills that drive high performance and progression within your organization. If you want a seat at the table, you'll need to ensure your programs are relevant and not just nice to haves. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. I've added a little more oregano because that's how my mama raised me. And I will lastly say that one way that you can make sure your programs are deeply connected to the broader people and talent programs is to partner with your HR teams and make sure that your L&D strategy is not disconnected, separate, or off to the side. You want to be working hand in hand with those teams to make sure that your leadership programs hit the mark every time. More oregano?
Always.
All right, I think we're ready.
All right, once our veggies are prepped, we will add our chicken to the sheet and we will bake this for about 30 minutes. Now, after that 30 minutes, we're going to add some olives and feta, and then we'll cook it for an additional 10 to 15 minutes or so.
You'll want to get your chicken to 165 degrees to ensure that it's well cooked. I would highly encourage you to use a meat thermometer, one of my favorite staples in the kitchen. And I personally like to broil my veggies at the very end to get a nice crisp as well. Now, if you're not feeling so Greek, you could swap your olives for something like artichokes or capers, and you could swap your feta for something like goat cheese, which would also be delicious. Now, when it comes to leadership development programming, it's also crucial to work with leaders and frontline managers to understand any barriers that might hold a learner back from being able to participate in a program. Meeting the learner where they're at includes being thoughtful about the best methods of learning, like stretch assignments, job shadowing, and simulations, and also the best time to go live with your programming.
For example, the time before a high-performing sales professional is promoted to a manager is precious. Having the right program in place before they're given the people responsibilities just sets them up and their team up for success. This approach benefits your organization as a whole. It's kind of like a domino effect. You want to prove your commitment to employee development, which contributes to employee retention, and you're ensuring that your new manager's direct reports are equipped with a certified people leader. This makes their experience positive and it contributes to their career growth.
Things like gamification, leaderboards, visible employee recognition, and especially partnering with your internal communication teams can also make all the difference when it comes to program adoption and success. Lastly, make sure to continuously gather feedback and to iterate on your program to drive your learner engagement as well. All right, let's wait for that chicken to cook up. While our sheet pan chicken is baking, let's close out our tips by reminding our L&D leaders that your programs are only as recognized as your commitment to sharing impact. This means measuring learner satisfaction, learning transfer, behavioral change, and any other ROI or VOI metrics you've established at the beginning of your programming.
Storytelling and sharing testimonials of the program impact will help build currency to have additional cohorts go through the program. And if you follow this recipe for success, your program will have impact. So find those stories and share the success.
It's like serving up dinner and forgetting dessert, and we all need dessert. Like chocolate mousse? Be sure to check out our chocolate mousse episode. All right, well, we've plated up this tasty dinner and garnished it with a little chopped parsley to make it look restaurant quality. I would definitely enjoy this with a little tzatziki.
And I think I would enjoy mine with a little bit of balsamic glaze on
Yes. We hope you found some of our tips and best practices helpful. You can watch all of the other videos in this series at d2l.com/letthemcook. Yes.
All right, now is it time for us to, I don't know, break a plate or something?
Calm down. Calm down. It is time for us to taste this plate.
Oh, let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers and oppa.
Opa. Is it Greek approved?
It is Yaya approved. That means grandma approved. Do you want to learn how to say D2L in Greek?
Oh boy, let's try it.
Delta,
Delta,
Dio,
Dio,
Lambda.
Lambda.
On three.
Oh gosh.
Delta, Dio, Lambda.
Here